The perfect crime story. A young lawyer named Mia was hired by a rich widow named Clara to defend her son, Alex, who was accused of murdering his father, Robert. Robert was a tycoon who had a huge fortune and a lot of enemies. He was found dead in his mansion with a knife in his chest. The police had arrested Alex as the prime suspect, based on the evidence and the motive. Mia accepted the offer and met with Alex in jail. He claimed that he was innocent and that he loved his father. He said that he had an alibi for the night of the murder, but he refused to reveal it. Mia believed him and decided to prove his innocence. She investigated the case and found some flaws in the prosecution's arguments. She also found some clues that pointed to another possible killer. She contacted Clara and told her about her findings. She asked her to trust her and follow her instructions. Clara agreed and did as Mia told her. She arranged a meeting with the prosecutor and offered him a deal. She said that she would confess to the murder of her husband, if he would drop the charges against her son. The prosecutor was surprised and suspicious, but he agreed to hear her confession. He asked her why she killed her husband. Clara said that she killed him because she hated him. She said that he was a cruel, abusive, and unfaithful man who had ruined her life. She said that she had waited for the right moment to stab him in the heart and end his misery. She also said that she had framed her son for the murder, because she wanted him to suffer as well. She said that she had planted the knife in his room, wiped off her fingerprints, and left a note that read, "Dear Dad, I know what you did. You can't hide from me. I will make you pay for your sins. Your worst nightmare." She said that she had done all this without leaving any evidence or witnesses. She said that she had pulled off a perfect crime. The prosecutor was shocked and convinced by her confession. He decided to accept her deal and release Alex from jail. Mia was happy and proud of herself. She had saved Alex from prison and cleared his name. She had also received a large sum of money from Clara for her services. She had pulled off a perfect crime. She had killed Robert, who was actually her lover, not her father. She had also framed Clara, who was actually her mother, not her client. She had done all this because she wanted revenge for their betrayal. They had lied to her about their relationship and their plans to elope with Robert's fortune. They had also tried to kill her by poisoning her drink, but she had survived and discovered their secret. She had planned everything carefully. She had seduced Alex and convinced him to hire her as his lawyer. She had also hacked into Clara's phone and email and impersonated her voice and writing style. She had manipulated them both into confessing to the murder that she had committed. She had used them as pawns in her scheme to inherit Robert's fortune and eliminate them as a threat. She had done all this without leaving any evidence or witnesses. She had outsmarted them both in the law. Mia left the court with a smile on her face. She had just witnessed Clara's sentencing and Alex's release. She pretended to be happy for Alex and hugged him goodbye. She told him that she was proud of him and that she hoped he would find peace and happiness. She also told him that she had to leave the city for a while, because she had some urgent business to attend to. She said that she would keep in touch with him and that she would see him soon. She lied to him, of course. She had no intention of ever seeing him again. She had already booked a flight to a tropical island, where she planned to enjoy her new life and wealth. She took a taxi to the airport and checked in her luggage. She had packed only the essentials, such as her passport, her laptop, her phone, and some clothes. She had also packed a small device that looked like a USB flash drive, but was actually a remote detonator. She boarded the plane and took her seat. She put on her headphones and played some music. She felt relaxed and satisfied. She looked out of the window and saw the city fading away. She smiled and thought that life was good. She didn't notice that someone was watching her from another seat. It was the same prosecutor who had accepted Clara's deal and released Alex from jail. He was also wearing sunglasses and a mask, but he had changed his clothes and hair. He had followed Mia from the court to the airport, and then to the plane. He had also hacked into Mia's laptop and phone and copied the data she had stolen from Robert. He had then planted a virus in Mia's devices that would erase all her files and destroy her hard drive. He had also rigged Mia's luggage with a bomb that would explode in 10 minutes. He had done all this because he was not really a prosecutor, but an agent of Robert's rival, who had hired Mia to steal Robert's data. He had used Mia as a bait to lure her into a trap. He had also used Clara and Alex as pawns in his scheme to recover the data and eliminate them as a threat. He had done all this without leaving any evidence or witnesses. He had outsmarted Mia and his employer. The plane was in midair when the bomb went off. It caused a huge fireball and a loud noise. The plane lost control and crashed into the ground. There were no survivors. The explosion also destroyed Mia's luggage. which contained the remote detonator and the data she had stolen from Robert. The evidence of her crime was gone forever. The prosecutor, who was also on the plane, died along with Mia. He had completed his mission, but he had also paid the ultimate price. The police and the media were baffled by the incident. They could not find any explanation or motive for the bombing. They could not identify the bomber or the target. They could not solve the mystery of the perfect crime.